Alright, what's going on, y'all? We're going to be doing part 2 here of the actual install. We're actually been doing it from Motodynamic here. What we're installing is the integrated turn signal, so we don't have any of those nasty little turns lights signals anymore. It's all going to be integrated, just like my Grom, just like my ZX6R. You guys can go back and watch the videos there. Motodynamic hooked us up here, Harry and the crew up there at Motodynamic. So big shout out to you guys. Make sure you go check their stuff. I'll have a discount code for below if you guys are interested in getting this. And what we're going to be doing is installing it here. We already have it taken apart because of the fact that, remember, we're doing this two-part series. We did the fender eliminator kit first, which is obviously already off, and then we're going to be actually taking off the light here and going from there. So just so you guys know, we're not like, well, why does this bike look like that? Just go and understanding it. And there's going to be these two bolts right here. You'll see it when it gets to it, and then you just got to pop it up. So we're going to go ahead and finish off the actual fender part and put that in there. But in order to get the light bulb out, there's two big screws right here, silver ones, and then it lifts up and lifts out. That's generally all there is to it. It's a little bit tough getting it out at first, but I should be able to do it with a little bit of power. There's nothing else that needs to be done with it. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get to it. All right, for all you guys that might be doing this, maybe you bought it as a set like we did. We went ahead and get the fender limiter kit, so we already had it off. In order to get your back light off, you're going to have these two bolts. You can already see we have the one off, so then you'll actually unscrew this one. And then what's going to happen is it's on these little, it's like it sits on like this, so you have to pop these two tabs off here like this, and then it'll actually slide back off. We had a little bit of trial and error doing it, but that's how you get it off. So once you get them off, they're going to off hook like this, and then it pulls back. So just giving you guys a heads up, that will release your tail light. But remember, everything already has to be disconnected light wise, otherwise you're still going to be all tied up. That's why I'm doing this at the exact same time as the fender eliminator. So there we go. Let's go ahead and get back into it, and then when we get to the end, I'll show you how we're going to put it back in, put the wires back together, and we'll be done. Back it up a little bit. All right, what's going on, y'all? So we already have the back off. Remember how I told you where the original one was? Where's the original one now? No, it's over here. Sorry. So what we had to do is actually we had to take this back part off here. You'll actually see in here where these little, you see how it's kind of like sucks in there really quick? It's like a little bit of a divot. So once you get it off, you have to actually pop it back off both sides because there's a little rubber grommet in there that holds them in. And then it actually pops off and releases and pulls back. Now, you're going to actually have things plugged in, and they're going to be plugged in over here, okay? The actual light bulb for here plugs in over here, but for all that stuff, we're going to have to plug it in, and that's where we'll be plugging it in. So give us a second. We're going to go ahead and put everything back in. It's just going to slide back in where it went to, and then I'll show you how it actually looks when it's plugged in, and then we're just going to put everything back together, and we're done. It was just basically the most time is just getting the side plastics off and then getting the actual original tail light off. That took the most amount of time, but no more than I'd say 10 or 15 minutes once you know what you're doing. So let's go ahead and get to it. Okay, one thing I wanted to show you guys really quick while you're wiring it up, obviously it's really easy here. Blue goes to the blue and yellow goes to the yellow, and then your actual other socket plugs right in over here. That's simple, you guys got that. However, when you got down to here, I had to do just a little bit of a switch because what happened is these are your turn signals. You have to figure out which one goes to what. It might be on the paperwork, I just didn't look. I'm just kind of going with what I know. So when you guys go to do this, the black housing goes with the yellow, okay? Black goes with the yellow. The gray goes with the blue, and then all your actual lights will light up properly, okay? That was the only thing I had to figure out. I just had to unplug it once and plug it back in. So remember, guys, black housing goes with the yellow, gray housing goes with the blue, and then these actually are blue to blue, yellow to yellow, obviously. Crimp them down, and then your other one plugs right in there, the harness. So that's all it is. We're just gonna put it back together now. Your integrated taillights works. We've already tested it. Make sure you test it before you put it all back together. Then I'll go ahead and show you the final results here in 2 seconds. See you then. All right, welcome back. Integrated taillight is now installed. It's all hooked up. Make sure you test it as always, because we had the problem where our connections were a little loose. We just had to pop back in. And of course, I showed you where the connections are on this side, where blue goes to the gray and the actual yellow goes to the black plug-in. But other than that, it was very, very easy. Just getting this off, that was kind of a pain because it hooks on like I showed you, and then it pulls off. So that should help you guys out when you actually get on your Z125 to get this off. So I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like now. Obviously, this is what it looks like when the ACC is turned on, accessory light. Let's go ahead and hit the brakes first. There you go. Some brake action for you. Hopefully you guys like that. I like that because it's safety-wise, it helps you out a little bit. All right, so I really like it because of the fact that every time you hit the brakes, it flashes 3 times. Now, you can change that in the settings, but I like it just stock the way it is. And let's go ahead and show you the actual turn signals and show you what it looks like. I really like it. It cleans up, doesn't have those Dumbo ear looking turn signals on the back. There's your other side right there. and it looks great, especially with the smoked out. I mean, you can see it. It really, really looks great as I'm hitting the brake lights. It just looks great. So guys, if you did like this video, make sure you slam it with a big thumbs up. Harry at Motodynamic really hooked us up with this, and they've hooked me up with my Grom. So go check them out. Go buy one. Even if you don't have one of these type of bikes, they make it for many, many different bikes, and use a discount below, and the code's below, and it'll help save you guys some money. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you all at the very next video. You take care now.